Good morning. Welcome to Morning Mumblings and Me. We're on Monday. Already potentially playing fuel roulette for the start of this week. Not really what I wanted to do. I'm sure I had roughly 20 miles left in the truck. I've just put 12 pounds in it and nothing's registering. Fingers crossed at some point it does. Yeah, roll on payday. Or maybe tomorrow I'm gonna have to put some more money in her and from my Vinted account. So, what a little busy weekend I've had. Friday, Taylor got his first seniors match of the ever. So he got his debut. We were initially keeping it a little bit quiet because we didn't want people to get upset that they weren't invited. However, Taylor has worked extremely hard for it and has been training all season pretty much with the seniors when given the opportunity. Certainly at the start of the season, it was something that he did and I would have to stay and wait for him. I didn't have to stay, I chose to stay because where he plays versus where we live is just pointless, and it's just for him to get a Uber, it's expensive. For him to get public transport, it just takes forever. So yes, I did do a lot of hanging around. However, I also socialised a lot, so that's fine. He got a debut and boy did he do good in the sort of 15-20 minutes that he was on for. I think he'd really hoped that he was going to be on for longer, but ultimately in what he did, he helped the Wyresiders second team get promoted in their last game of the season, which is great. So, right, it was a great atmosphere. So we had quite a late night on Friday. I say quite a late night. It was 10 o'clock ish that I got home, but that was quite late. For me on a Friday anyway. So yeah, we had some great support from the, how do I put it, the other people from the club that weren't even playing. I've had some great messages and just fills my heart up really, and like I've always been proud of Taylor when it comes to rugby, and I've always thought he is capable and no one's really noticed him, but then yeah, he was definitely noticed on Friday, and the club put a lovely post out about him on the Saturday morning. So yeah, that's it. Right, watch this space on what happens with my son and rugby.
Speed camera.
He might not have been seen by the people that I think he should have been seen, sort of like Lancashire Colts, when he did his trials. I don't think they really paid much attention to him, but I do think that's honestly down to, how do I put it, politics. The fact that he was playing, his club is Fleetwood and not other well-known clubs, and unfortunately when he played for another well-known club, he wasn't, or we weren't in the right demographic. He didn't go to private school, although he's more than capable that he could have gone because of his intelligence, and he would have got a sponsorship on his sport and intelligence alone. So yeah, it's one of those. But he did well. Saturday, we went to the club and partook in a bit of drinking. Taylor didn't, and supporting the first team in their win and their promotion, and the ladies also won their last match of the season as well. We didn't manage to watch that because Taylor had his own stuff to get done, and I dropped him off at college, and that's him back at college now. He wanted to get sorted, so he was settled in for his first day back today, so he stayed there Saturday. Yesterday had a bit of a chilled day, stayed at home, got some jobs done around the house, packaged lots of parcels, which I've already posted one already. Now I've cracked the in-post locker. Just need to, at the in-post locker that I've now chosen is my go-to one, there is also an every locker. So I just need to figure out at some point how to do those. I'm guessing it's probably the same as the in-post locker, but I may need to go on an afternoon or a day where I'm not in any rushes to, not that I rush to get to places, but I don't have any need to go anywhere. So currently all my every parcels will stay in my bag ready to go, and hopefully I finish work in time to be able to get to the post office, and then they'll all go. And I'm extremely grateful for what people have been buying off me, and it's not, I enjoy doing it. It's nice to know that things aren't just getting thrown away. I've roughly worked out how much it's costing me to package things, so I've said to myself what is the minimum I'll accept for certain items in my head. And in a time where I think a lot of people in the country are struggling for money, even those people that work full time, including myself, to have that extra bit of cash come through those sales is just amazing. It's it puts fuel in my truck. It's really helping. Like I said, I don't know if I'll ever make thousands. Maybe in years' time I'll make thousands, but right now I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no, I'm not. I'm making enough just to top up the things where I need them to be topped up. So yeah, that's the main thing really, to have these things where I'm not having to worry so much. I am going to hope now that I don't have to touch my balance again until the end of the month in both my eBay and my Vinted. I have still got items on Depop,
Speed camera.
although I'm not like I've had people like things, but I haven't had a sale yet. But I remember when I started doing eBay in January, I think it took 20 odd days or whatever for the first item to sell. So I'm in no rush. Just need to remember that when one has sold on one platform, to delete it off the others. But certainly right now, with some of the stuff that I'm selling on my Vinted, it's making a difference. And with the high interest I'm getting on Vinted for the items that I've got, and because I have more of those items, I'm going to continue selling those on Vinted.
Speed camera.
And then maybe when it comes to the next half term, I will, depending on how much I've cleared out, I will start looking at selling friends' items and things like that when I've got a bit more time. Right now, I'm not doing so many clothes, or certainly not men's clothes. Oh my goodness, people want to know all the sizes on men's clothes. So I'm not really doing clothes because I find you need so many pictures, you need so much detail for measurements and everything like that. So I'm just going with knickknacks. Do you want to call those? Yeah, knickknacks, bits that you can use around the house. I've got some scarves on at the moment, which is selling really well. Had some Chinese like medicine balls that you use for your hands. They went really, really quick. And some other bits, like I've had some wind chimes. They've gone quite, like they've sold quite quickly. So yeah, I'm trying to get those on because I only need a couple of photos. And certainly my scarves, because I've got multiple. As I sell one and I've packaged it, I can go and check my stock, and then I'll put another one on using photos that I've already got and similar descriptions that I've already used. So that's really helping. What I have done since, or certainly recently, with my packing, and I do need to do it with a few more items, I've been getting them ready in the bags and not sealing them, just in case someone has asked for further photos, because I have had a couple of occasions where I have sealed something, and because I was hoping to make it as easy as possible, and people have gone, oh, any chance I can have some more photos? So yeah, I do need to, moving forward, I'm not sealing them. Or even this weekend, some of the items had only been put on sort of like, let's say Wednesday, between Wednesday and Friday, so I hadn't even actually put them in bags ready to go. So I did that all last night. So yeah, that's where we're up to. Definitely looking forward to payday this month. But then we all do all the time, don't we? Got some bills that I need to make sure get paid, and then I can start looking at some other things. I do have an event at the end of the month, or not this month, towards the end of May, before half term. Got to go to London. I need to find a dress for that. And I'm going to assume, hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be nice and hot or warm, but it is going to be a long day. I'm going to be travelling, so I either need to maybe look at having a bag where I can put things in so I can get potentially get changed. I'm probably going to have to book my makeup in as well, I'm thinking. So yeah, it's going to be quite a early start. If I can get my makeup books in, that is the really. It is a bit of a posh event. I'm not going to disclose it just yet. So yeah, this is going to be an extremely. This isn't going to go all the way to work's video today because I do need to clear some storage off my phone, and it's telling me I've only got a couple of more minutes left of recording. So it's Monday, people. If you work Monday to Friday, we've only got 4 more get-ups. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. However, next weekend everyone should have been paid and it's bank holiday, so lots to look forward to, because then the following week we only have 3 days at work. So have a great day, enjoy whatever it is you're doing, even if you're at work, and thanks for watching, thanks for not watching. That's it basically. Again, I haven't been tracking how many views I've had. This is just something that more sets me in my frame of mind ready for work. I'm going to put some music on now, and hopefully upload this later on to clear some more storage on my phone. Bye bye bye.